What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy King 053, Mr. Easy Money, and we back at it again with another one. And this time around, let me address my sports people on my channel regarding the boxing and the MMA that took place. As we saw, Israel Adesanya took back his middleweight belt from Alex Pereira with a knockout on the second round. A beautiful, beautiful counter from the inside, blocking with his hands and coming in with that 1-2 and throwing the override, hitting him just here on the ear and at the back of the ear, and that freezes you. That freezes you. You lose your equilibrium. You don't even know where you are, and he iced him completely, slapped him, and congratulations to him. I'll come back to him right now. And another one that stood out for me this weekend, which was the most surprising win for me, was Sebastian Fandora getting knocked out by Brian Mendoza, and Mendoza caught him with a left hook from inside. Because when you are fighting a southpaw as an orthodox boxer, you want to keep your front leg on the outside so that you throw the straight right. That is the best punch for both you and your southpaw. But when you are inside, you are within range of the southpaw. So Mendoza getting in there and throwing the left hook, that's a punch that we must study or on the opposite stance. That was beautiful. I'll put it up so that you guys can see it. We've got Shakur Stevenson winning also by knockout, and we've got Gerald Anderson, my one of my favorite heavyweight prospects coming up right now, also winning by knockout. Um, Beating the guy so badly that they had to at the corner they had to just say no, enough is enough. And Kitchen Davis also winning by knockout with that crazy, I think it was a body shot. um Crazy. These guys are just, the referee had to step in there and say enough is enough. One thing that I did not like about Israel Adesanya is the fact that after knocking out Alex Pereira, he said he went back to in fact, you know what, let me play the clip so that we can come back to it.
Oh no, I'm petty, bro. I remember. So the first time he knocked me out in Brazil, his son came into the ring and then started to just lie dead next to me, and I'm like, "You fucking little asshole! I'll whoop your ass if your dad don't do it for you." But then, yeah, I looked for his kid and I pointed at him and I saw him and I was like, "Hey, hey, hey!"
Yes, so Israel Adesanya was knocked out by Alex Pereira in Brazil years ago. I'm sure it's more than almost 8 years ago. And his son was still a little boy, as you can see on the clip. And his son was imitating Israel, falling on the ground because his father knocked Israel out. And Israel today winning against Pereira, he goes into walks around the cage and finds that boy, and he reminds him to say, "You said your father knocked me out, so I froze your father today." For me, as a father, myself, that is not good. And I hope Pereira maybe also did tell his son, because his son was just celebrating the win of his father. He was a small boy, you understand. He's not an old person who understood the consequences of his action. But what Israel did, as an African, as a fan of Israel and Asana, I don't agree. And we must point out this the wrongs from our champions, so that it does not look like we supporting them. Another thing again that I disagree with is coming to the press conference drinking alcohol. I don't support it at all. If you're gonna have a party to celebrate your win, do it, and do it privately. That's why people like Khabib, are so respected, because Muslims don't mess around with such things. I'm telling you guys right now, Again, there's a helicopter flying. I don't know what is going on. It feels like it's on my roof, literally on my roof. Anyway, um, Khabib and many other Muslim fighters in the EFC and also in boxing are respected because they show respect. They remain grounded and rooted to their faith, win or lose. They don't go around drinking and partying with different women and all of that, and they, that's why they have the respect that they do. And other fighters will not understand that Khabib, with I think 4 or 5 defenses of his lightweight title, how is he in a conversation for one of the best ever? Is because of his character. And alcohol is the biggest enemy for us, especially as black people. Alcohol is a big enemy because we don't know the limit. We don't know where to cut and stop. And it has been a downfall for many other people. Tell me if you disagree or agree. By the way, I don't drink, I don't smoke. I'm a sportman myself. I'm a boxer, I'm a professional boxer, and a good one if I had to say so. And very soon I'll be announcing big news here in my channel. So, guys, for me, I don't agree with what Israel did. I will never agree with such things like that, especially with the child. You won against the father and not against the child. Stop that nonsense. Don't do it. It was pity. But he's not the type of person that will apologize for that. So we're not even going to demand an apology from him. It's okay. He also said he wants to beat Drukas du Plessis from South Africa because of the remarks that he made against his fellow African brother, Kamaru Usman, which that will be an interesting fight. Who will I be choosing against that fight? All I have to say is Drukas, keep on winning your fights. That's the fight that we want to see. It's a boy King 053, Mr. Easy Money. Thank you guys for tuning in my channel. If you like the content, please consider subscribing and giving me your thoughts on the comment section. Tell me, should I keep on covering sports or should I just remain on my lane talking about politics and trending topics in the world? Because if it's trending and it's going viral, we must talk about it and address it on King Said So. Until next time, I'll see you. Salute.
At White Knot Technologies, we specialize in bags, embroidery, branded wear, and screen printing. We provide the finest quality for affordable price and fast turnaround time. We make sure you'll be satisfied with your order. Visit us at 18 Fisher Avenue, Epping,